Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, anytime you come across this updates. And also, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And guys, okay, the information that just reached us is that DELE FAROTIMI has just granted bail. All right, you remember the legal practitioner that was arrested for the book he wrote? Okay, Nigeria judiciary system with their criminal attribute. So, the man was arrested from Lagos, and now the information that got to us that he has been granted bail with 50 million naira, not just with the 50 million, there is a lot of requirement, which I will leave you guys to listen. But guys, what do you think? How could a follow lawyer arrest his own fellow lawyers because he just wrote a book exposing what is going on in the legal system, and now is being granted bail with 50 million with other requirements? So it is unfair. It is really unfair. But guys, I will leave you guys to also listen to all the requirements that they ask DELE FAROTIMI to provide. And also you will hear from him. Also, please stay tuned to listen to the end, because he also speak out the reason behind the book he wrote. So guys, please, I want you guys to listen to the end. And so guys, please listen to the end. And also DELE FAROTIMI also speak out the reason, behind the book, what actually prompted him to write this book. So guys, please listen and also drop your own opinion. So take a look.
1925, okay? According to Sowore, he said the first hurdle has been crossed. DELE FAROTIMI was granted bail of 50 million shorty in the life sum with someone with landed property. The case was adjourned to January 29, 2025. According to Sowore, he thought say this case na farcical case, meaning ridiculous. Case wey be say e no make any meaning. He thought say, according to him allegedly, he claimed the charge was based on a non-existent offense in Ekiti law books. Say the offense wey they talk about so, e no even dey Ekiti law book allegedly. According to Sowore, say this thing, if you check the law book for Ekiti, check. Nothing like this, say this thing wey this man do na offense so, and so Sowore dey talk am. Okay, he come talk say because of this, the Attorney General of Ekiti State make he discontinue the case. Na Sowore dey talk so, that he should discontinue the case immediately. According to the report, the trial is set to continue tomorrow, Tuesday, at the Magistrate Court in Ekiti State capital. You can see, so this lawyer was arrested, say he defamed another senior.
The facts are inside the court's own records, notoriously. So if people are not happy with what I have said, that's their problem. But it's not about their person, it's about the situation, the system that has allowed such levels of abuse. We cannot have a system that regulates impunity and then that licenses men to act as though they are gods and citizens ourselves that they can simply trample upon their head and then use the courts to legitimize the evil. No.
So you are saying what you have inferred in this book to me looks like a frustration of a lawyer who has seen the worst case scenario of what could have happened in any justice system, even in hell, and you have said, look, anybody who goes to find justice in the Nigerian system is a sheer waste of time. Does that represent your position after all said and done?
To a very large extent, you're correct, but I need to, because there are nuances to these things as well. Number one, it would be disingenuous of me to suggest that it is the evils that I saw in the system that led me to walk away from legal practice. That would not be true. I had already decided I was leaving when I turned 50. What happened in this case happened, I think, in 2013. So it's a story that took, 2012, 2013, is a story that took almost 12 years to write. So even after it had happened, I remained in practice for, I think, another 5 years before retiring. So it wasn't because of this. But when it comes to the truthfulness of your assertion that I had become disenchanted with the capacity of the system to deliver anything of value, you're completely correct. It had become clear to me that the Nigerian judicial system is completely unfit for purpose. Look, United Nations Office for Drug and Crimes was very clear in his indictment of the Nigerian judicial system. He says it is corrupt, horribly corrupt. That is not me. It is now my own experience. You know, when you are talking in abstracts and you are talking about the corruption of the judiciary, you are still speaking abstractly. What I have done is to offer my own first-hand experience within the system. I have merely spoken to what I saw within the system, what I witnessed. So where the United Nations Office for Drug and Crime can speak generally and in broad terms, when Mr. Shofunde could speak about the Supreme Court having become perfunctory with his judgment, I'm quoting him, Supreme Court judgment has become perfunctory. This is not, those are not rabble rousers. You can say DELE FAROTIMI is not well, he's a rabble rouser. Those are not DELE FAROTIMI. Those are individuals and institutions to whom you can at least ascribe some measure of temperance, unlike me. So that's what it is.
So, guys, you heard what the senior colleagues have said. This is not just a outsider speaking. He is the senior barrister. Other practitioners are working under him or serving under him. So when the insiders speak like this, the question I should ask, where is the hope for the common masses? Because we know when someone comes to drag your land, your property, and some stuff that this is your right, you will take it to the lawyer. And you as a common masses, what did you expect? You were expecting justice. So you find out that the legal system, the judiciary has been totally pervert. Corruption, it has been bought. So there is no hope. So there is no need if you have a case, you take it to what? You take it to a lawyer, because the other side that has money will just mess you up. You're restless, your time. So you just hurt. So guys, just drop your comments. If you have not subscribed, subscribe, as I always bring you update.